بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلي وسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. تفسير الصادي بدر الرحمن بن ناصر الصادي رحمه الله. تفسير سورة فاتر. وأقسموا بالله جاد أيمانهم لئن جاءهم نذير لا يكونن أحدا من إحدى فلما جاءهم نذير ما زادهم إلا نفورا استكبارا في الأرض ومكر سيء ولا يحق المكر السيء إلا بأهله فينظر إلا سنة الله وليه فإذا سنة الله تكون قبل سنة الله تحويلا. They will sow their Muslim oath by Allah that if a warner came to them they will be more guided than any other nation, but when another did come to them it only increased them in aggression, behaving arrogantly in the land and plotting evil, but the plotting of evil affects none but its authors. Are they waiting for anything other than the fate of the earlier peoples? No change will you find in the way of Allah, and no alteration will you find in the way of Allah. That is, these people who disbelieve in you, O Messenger of Allah ﷺ, swear their most solemn oaths that if a warner came to them, they will be more guided than any other nation. That is, they will be more guided than the Jews and the Christians, the people of the scriptures, but did not fulfill this oath and pledge. But when a warner did come to them, they were not guided by, and they did not became more guided than any other nation. They did not persist in the misguidance they had been following. Rather, it only increased them in aversion, in misguidance, transgression, and stubbornness. The oath mentioned was not made for a good purpose of seeking the truth. Otherwise, they would have been helped to attain that. Rather, it stemmed from arrogance in the land towards other people and towards the truth, and they used elaborate words when they spoke of that with the aim of deceiving and cheating. They also wanted to give the impression that they were people of truth who are keen to seek it, so that some people will be deceived by them and others will follow in their footsteps. But the plotting of evil, the aim of which is evil, and the intention behind which is invalid, affects none by its others, so their plot backfires on them in these words and in this description of their oath. Allah highlighted to his slaves that they were lying and fabricating when they said that. Thus their disgrace became clear and they were exposed to shame, and their evil aims became apparent. Thus their plot backfired on them, and Allah thwarted their plans. As nothing was left for them except to wait and see what will befall them of punishment, which was Allah's way with regard to other generations, and this way does not change anyone who follows the path of wrongdoing. Stubbornness and arrogance towards the other people will meet a similar fate, for Allah will extract the retribution and take away the blessing that He had bestowed. So let them watch and wait for a punishment like that which befall the earlier nations. أولم يسيروا في الأرض فينظروا كيف كان عاقبة الذين من قبلهم وكانوا أشد منهم قوة وما كان الله يعجزه من شيء في السماوات ولا في الأرض إنه كان عليما قديرا ولو يأخذ الله الناس بما كسبوا ما ترك على ظهرها من دابات ولكن يؤخرهم إلى أجل مسمى فإذا جاء أجلهم فإن الله كان بعباده بصيرا. Have they not traveled in the land and seen what was the fate of those who came before them? They were more powerful than them. Allah is not such that anything can escape Him in the heavens or on earth. For verily He is all knowing, omnipotent. If Allah were to take humankind thus for what they have, and He will not have live on the face of the earth a single living creature, but He gives them respect for an appointed time. Then when the appointed time comes, then Allah is well aware of His slaves and knows who is deserving of punishment of reward. He Allah urges people to travel through the land either physically or by means of contemplation, in order to learn lessons and not merely to seek hideously. They should think of the fate that befall those who came before them. Those who rejected the messengers, they were wealthier than them, and had more children and were more powerful, and they built upon it more than these people of Makkah had built. When the punishment got to them, their power did not benefit them, and their wealth and children were of no avail to them before Allah, and what Allah decreed for them came to pass. Ainam. Allah is not such that anything can escape Him in the heavens or on the earth, because of the perfect nature of His knowledge and power, for verily He is all-knowing, omnipotent. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions His perfect forbearance and the length the respect He gives to leading sinners and great offenders. If Allah were to take humankind for what they have earned of sins, He will not leave on the face of the earth a single living creature. That is, the punishment will have reached everywhere, and even affected animals who are not acquaintable, but He gives respect, although He does not forget about them. He gives them respect for an appointed time. Then when the appointed time comes, then verily Allah is well aware of His slaves, and knows who is deserving of punishment of reward or reward. Then he will require them according to what he knows about them of good or evil. Is the end of the commentary of Surah Al-Fatir. All praise and thanks are for Allah, and may the blessings and peace of Allah be upon Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, his family and his companions until the day of judgment.